Hi everybody, here I am with my good friend Eva Stern, who is a great violist and fantastic Pilates instructor, and today we're going to talk about exercises for the back.
Yes, and we are talking about exercises for the back to help encourage strong posture. Playing instruments and so many things that we do in our daily lives take us forward, and that encourages a sort of slouching in the posture.
Right.
What happens when we do that is there's a tendency for the muscles in our back that support us upright to become stretched out and weak. And so it's helpful to just work in even a couple of simple exercises to strengthen the muscles in our back, and that's what we're going to do now.
Great.
So the first exercise that we're going to do is to activate our lats. We talked in a previous video about muscle activation, activating our abdominals, and now we're going to do something for the lats to support our posture. So let's face each other.
Okay.
We're going to do this first one arm at a time, and then we're going to do both arms at a time. You ready? Okay, let's do that arm.
Okay.
That arm, that arm. So face your palm backwards, and you're just ever so slightly going to internally rotate the arm. Now, press the arm back, and can you feel how when you press it back, do you feel the muscles here turn on?
Yes.
All right, so you're holding that for about 10 seconds and breathing. And that's that. It's just turning on the muscle, creating awareness that it's there. And if the muscle has become sleepy, it's just getting it to work for you. So 10 seconds of holding that. Then you'll do the other side. Same thing, pressing back. And with this, you want to make sure, for some people, there can be a tendency when doing this to go this way in the pelvis. You want to make sure that you're very strong and upright in the torso. So this becomes a little bit of an ab exercise just because you're staying upright here. We've done both arms. Now we can do both together. It's like swimming through water. Think of resistance of the arms. Feel the lats turn on. You're breathing. Just about 10 seconds. Just any time during the day you can do this. Just a few repetitions of this to get those guys turned on. And it's a nice opener across the collarbone as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent point. Because so many times, as you say, we get in our daily activities and we're slumped over into something that's concave and actually restricts the air.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it feels good. It feels good to have the airways opened up, just in general, and certainly for sound quality.
Awesome.
Awesome. Now we're going to do a Pilates exercise called rockets, which is wonderful for strengthening the muscles of the mid-back. So here we have a mat. You're going to come onto your belly. And whenever you're lying prone on the floor like this, on your belly, you want to think of activating your abdominals. This helps you not spill into your low back and protect the low back. We really want to be focusing on the muscles of the mid-upper back here. So legs can be apart, the palms are facing up towards the floor, and you pull the navel up towards your spine, and then you're thinking of lifting up, shining your breastbone towards the wall in front of you, and then back down. So when you do this, your shoulder blades are going to slide down your back in the direction of your feet, and then this way. You can do the breathing either way. You could either inhale as you come up and exhale down, or do it reverse. Neither one is wrong, both are right. They just accentuate a different thing in the exercise. So if you inhale coming up, that helps get the extension of your back, and then exhale down. If you exhale, for some people that feels more natural for the exertion of bringing the back up, and then inhale down. So you can experiment with both. But in either case, you're keeping your abdominals activated so that you're focused here. Ken, you want to try it?
Sure.
All right. So you're down on your belly, hands, arms long by your side. So first, just pull your navel up towards your spine. And do you feel how that gives you more length through the low back? We want that. What?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So then, now pick a breathing pattern, any breathing pattern, and you're going to, from here, come up. So you're thinking of shining your sternum towards the wall over there. Just that much, and then back down. That looks excellent. So we really want to be focusing on the muscles here and not spilling into the low back. Inhaling up, and then you exhale down. And notice that he's doing it slowly and with a lot of control. That's very good. So you feel the muscles across here working. That is so good for supporting our posture, just in general and when playing. Have you switched to the breath pattern?
Same breath pattern.
Try the other way and just see which one feels more natural for you. Sometimes you might find that one way you're able to go a little bit further than the other. Oh, it affects our entire back. Now we're going to do an exercise for stability. And this is going to help you think about how to keep your body stable here so when the slide is moving, your whole body doesn't follow along with it in ways that don't work for you. So we want stability more in our center so that we can have the flexibility here with the arm. This exercise is called marching. Often we do this lying on the floor on a mat, but we're doing a seated version of it here. And we're going to think about a couple of things. We want to think about activating the muscles of our abdomen. And really what that means, I think of it as turning on the ignition of a car. We want to feel like those muscles are turned on. We want the muscles of our abdomen to be turned on when we lift the leg. So you notice if I'm lifting my leg, I'm trying to do that without changing my pelvis. That's the stability that we're looking for.
Okay.
So the abdominal activation, let's just do that part by itself for a second. Put your hands on your belly and just think of drawing your navel backwards towards your spine. Yeah?
Oh.
And then just let it go, right? It's like tightening the muscles a little bit. You don't have to spend all of your time with your muscles tightened like this. That's not what we want. This is for the purpose of the exercise. So you activate the muscles. Now bring the knees just a little closer in together and relax the belly one more time. This time, activate. And now lift a leg and see if you can do it. You see how it's a challenge to do it without your pelvis curling back? Put the leg down, relax the belly. We're going to do the other leg. So activate first, lift, down. It doesn't look like much, right? But it's something.
It's something, y'all.
And we're back. We're doing experiments, so we're not going to activate the abdomen. And notice what happens if you just lift the leg.
That's true.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, right?
Right.
So by doing this exercise, just as a standalone thing without the trombone, what you're doing is you're building both strength and awareness so that over time it just becomes easy without having to grip to feel like you're holding this position again so that you can move around without being rocked every which way by it. So marching is our exercise.
That's great.